Hello, I'm Ken Fobb, and this is NewsNet Baton Rouge. Happy Valentine's Day. Grab yourself a tea or a coffee or a chocolate as I go over with you the headlines and news from our local area and region. In Baton Rouge on Tuesday, a McKinley High School student was shot and injured while walking near the campus just hours after a fight among students inside of the school. The school had to be placed on lockdown for about 30 minutes following the shooting, which was reported around 2:30 p.m. in the 2600 block of Tennessee Street near the intersection of East McKinley Street in Old South Baton Rouge. Another school in the area named Buchanan Elementary was also placed on lockdown as a precaution. The East Baton Rouge Parish School System released a statement confirming that the victim was a student, and police reported that his injuries did not appear life-threatening at the time. Sergeant Don Capola of the Baton Rouge Police Department said that it is unclear as to whether the shooting, which took place outside of the campus, was connected to the earlier fight that took place inside of the school, which did result in one juvenile being arrested on counts of battery of a police officer and resisting arrest. Police say the investigation remains ongoing. The Church Academy, which technically opened its doors in 1981, will close its Baton Rouge campus at the end of the current school year due to low enrollment problems, according to the school's principal. The private Christian school was originally known for many years as the Christian Life Academy before the year of 2016, when it changed its name and owners, pointing at that time to a lack of participation support as being the main reason for calling it quits. According to reports, the church's school enrollment is only one half of what it was when it was called the Christian Life Academy, falling from 500 students in 2016 to about 250 students in 2018. According to Principal Blaine Thompson, they have decided to finish out the 2018-2019 school year with excellence, but in an effort to be good stewards of God's resources, the school will not reopen in August. In West Baton Rouge, one person was killed in a trailer park shooting on Monday night. Major Zach Simmers of the West Baton Rouge Parish Sheriff's Office says that deputies responded to a shooting about 8 p.m. in a trailer park located behind the Lacombs Record Service on U.S. Highway 190. Information as to the identity of the victim was not being released at the time, but the investigation is ongoing, and anyone with information is asked to call the West Baton Rouge Parish Sheriff's Office at 225-343-9234. The East Baton Rouge Parish Tax Assessor, Brian Wilson, says his office plans to look closer at people receiving homestead exemptions. A homestead exemption is where property taxes on the first $75,000 of the value of a person's primary home is exempt and does not have to be paid or is waived. Mr. Wilson says that abuse of the homestead exemption law is a statewide problem, and many do double dip on the exemption, which ends up costing agencies that need and use taxes, such as the East Baton Rouge Parish School System and public parks. Therefore, the Assessor's Office plans to look at suspicious exemptions and send out questionnaires to those homeowners to make sure that the exemptions they are claiming are legitimate. In Clinton, Louisiana, the sheriff has identified the second suspect sought in a Clinton shooting/murder investigation from the past weekend. Authorities say 2 people were shot, 1 died, and 1 was injured on Sunday night on Roosevelt Street in Clinton. The sheriff's office has now identified a Markel Woods as a second suspect in the murder of Mitchell Matthews. Anyone with information as to the whereabouts of Markel Woods is asked to call 225-683-5459. The Capital Area Transit System, better known as CATS, has been holding a series of informational sessions to discuss the implementation of its new upcoming service improvement plan. Members of the CATS staff have been on hand to discuss the approaching service changes and to answer questions related to routes and stops information. This plan will take effect on February the 24th, and CATS says that it will be waiving fares for the first week of the implementation. The remaining informational sessions will be held today, Thursday, February 14th, at 5:30 p.m. at the Bluebonnet Library located at 9200 Bluebonnet Boulevard, and on Friday, February 15th at 10 a.m. at the Baker Library located at 3501 Groom Road in Baker, Louisiana. These have been headlines and news from our local area and region. I'm yours truly, Ken Fobb, and I'll see you next time right here on NewsNet Baton Rouge.